What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. And today, we're here on the Chunk SMP server. Although, I do have to say, there is some sad news involving Chunk. In fact, we have decided that Chunk is going to be discontinuing. Now, I have plans for this server beyond the shutdown of Chunk. Basically, what I've done is you may have already noticed that things are a little bit different. Things aren't quite right with this world. And that's because this is actually going to be my new Let's Play server. And I went ahead and loaded the last version of the Chunk World file into MC Edit, and I went in and I deleted all the chunks for 4,000 chunks in all directions. And so basically just cleaned out all of the previous structures, and as you can see, we've got some really hideous chunk boundaries. But that's just something that I knew was going to happen, and we'll kind of work with these as best we can. Kind of maybe go through a process of smoothing them out at some point. But I wanted to do that because I wanted to get new terrain generation, which you can see, and I wanted to keep my existing structures. My plan is to continue to develop this out as a part of my Let's Play series. So Chunk is now gone. This is going to be called Jim Plays MC. And this is probably going to be going up in the Saturday spot. And this will be a survival let's build. So I'm only in creative right now, just kind of talking to y'all, flying around, showing y'all stuff. But this will be a completely survival let's play. And so anytime I place any blocks or anything, it'll be in survival. I have to mine for everything. Again, I'm just in creative just to kind of fly around and talk to y'all a little bit. Now, as I said, Chunk is gone. This is going to be our Let's Play. We're going to be starting this up on Saturdays. So this will be our Saturday. This will fill our Saturday recording time. And also, I've got a new project that's going to be coming up on the Tuesday spot where Chunk was. So we're going to go to a video of that now. And then we'll come back and maybe talk a little bit more about what we're going to be doing here. So we're going to cut now to my new project, which is called Totem. We'll see in just a minute. All right, welcome to Totem. This is my new Tuesday series, and this is a brand new multiplayer server that I started up with Blur and Wink, who are the co-owners of Chunk. We decided to completely do a server restart, mainly because we were having a bunch of ongoing issues with world generation and things like that. We decided it was time for a clean slate. We've only been on this server for a couple of hours, and I have video of some of our first hours on the server, which we'll go to. But I kind of want to show y'all what we've got established and what our plans are for this server. We'll be having some better videos coming out in the next few days regarding this server. This is just kind of an overview of what we've got so far, what we've been working on, and what our plans are for this server. And I'm just super excited. For the first time, I found a skelly spawner. And it's so rare for me to actually find spawners, so I'm actually really super excited that one actually exists in my biome. I shouldn't say in my biome, in my little area. So it's down here in this ravine, and oh, let me get my menu up here because I didn't realize we were gonna be. Yes. Yeah. Oh, where? Ah. I have more lighting to do, obviously. But the spawner is actually over here. We have not really done anything with it. I kind of made a manual grinder out of it. I've been grinding away for a little while with this, and I got a really awesome sword. Sharpness, unbreaking, and looting. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Totally not safe down here. You know, the funny part is, though, I've been down here for hours, and I haven't had any trouble, and now all of a sudden I'm getting spawns everywhere. Of course, as soon as I start recording. Why can't I hit you? You're right there. There we go. But yeah, I was grinding away at this for a little while. Down here is my little base area. This is how I found it. I heard skeletons, and I was just digging random shafts trying to find it. Come down here. Do I have any food on me? I do not. We've got food right here. Yeah, you can kind of hear them still up top. That's how I found them, as I kept hearing skeletons spawn above me. There we go. So, all I've really done is I've set up a bed. I've set up a chest. I've got a few miscellaneous items in here. This is my supplies chest. We're just kind of grinding away. I'll show you my strip mine that I've got set up. This is it over here. You know, just a very basic strip mine. Going through and looking for resources. And this is my bulk chest. So, wind caught the door. We have a cold front that's moving through my area right now, so I've actually got the windows open. And it's, you can probably hear cars driving by and stuff like that. I didn't really think about that when I started recording. I probably should have. But that's what we've got so far. Very little's been done. Mainly, it just involves getting the basics set up because, you know, I hate recording punching wood for an hour and a half and, you know, getting first pick and stuff like that. While it is important, you know, most people, you see it once, you really don't want to see it again. Wink is on the server again, and he's been very active lately. He kind of got this area set up right here. This is all his stuff, but the enchanting table is community. And he's been doing very well, unlike me. He set up a really awesome cow farm over here, which I really like. And this is really what's been feeding the server. I eventually want to build my chicken farm. It's like my little chicken farm. But I can't argue with what the steak does. I mean, the steak gives you lots and lots of health. So that's good. This was what we originally started living in. It's called the Small Survival Shack. I built this within the first hour of forming the server because we were getting just murdered at night. This is some community stuff that we're sharing right now. And this is, like I said, this is where it all started. Just punching some trees and getting that set up. Then we all kind of went down into the mining, started doing mining and things like that. We decided that we really weren't going to share resources. We were just going to kind of go it on our own, although we're going to be doing community builds and things like that. So, we had decided to discontinue Chunk for a couple of reasons. One of which was we really didn't want chunk boundaries, and we knew we were going to get them. The other thing was, that's a fortune pick. Let's go get a stone pick while we talk. The other thing is that a lot of the, a lot of the players were getting really inactive, and we had so much stuff that was incomplete, and we didn't want a server full of incomplete projects, so we decided that we're going to do a restart, but we made some significant changes when we restarted when we started this server up from the beginning, and a couple of the changes that we made are essentially designed to make sure that we recruit the right people. We're getting a little bit of block lag, and I knew that was going to be an issue. I went with a server that was hosted in New York, And the way I figured it, because I looked at an internet backbone map, I kind of figured that would put me on par with the European players. Because I didn't, of course, I could have hosted the thing in Dallas, which would have been awesome for me because that's like 4 hours away by road. And I mean, my ping would have been just freaking awesome. But that wouldn't be fair to the other players. And so I decided to go with an area that was more neutral for the both of us. So I went with New York, mainly because of the I looked at a diagram of the internet backbone and basically kind of decided, okay, yeah, you know, this would, by the looks of things, this would put us on equal ping terms. So that, you know, I don't have an unfair advantage. They don't have an unfair advantage. It does mean that I get some block lag and there's some issues. And actually, some of this is directly related to the server. We do have a server that is way over our requirements. There's only 4 of us right now, and the server is a 36 slot server. Has 1.5 gigabytes of RAM. But apparently the host is having some issues with their VM nodes that they're running, and they've told us that they're aware of the issue that we're having, that a lot of people are having the same issue, and they're working towards a fix for it, so that essentially some of the lag that we're getting is lag that's related to the VM, not because of the ping. And a lot of it deals with disk saves. Apparently, there was a flaw in their design of how the disks would work properly with the VMs. So they're working on it. So right now we're catching a little bit extra ping than we expected. A little bit extra block lag, I should say, mainly because of that. But hopefully that will really kind of help get things going. Although I will say it's not terrible. I do wish it didn't have block lag. I really wish it was a lot smoother. I have just so much trouble finding a host that I really like. I mean, all of these hosts come with baggage of some type. You know, the host that we, you know, I talked about this before. The host that we had on Chunk was, in my opinion, a really good host. I mean, they had some of the lowest ping times for the European players I've ever seen. And that server was hosted in the US. And I had almost 0 lag. But then all of a sudden, you know, they just drop off the map. Servers go down. You don't hear from them for days. In fact, I never actually truly heard from them. We never got our world file that we wanted, but it didn't really matter in the end. But it's just like, you know, it's just, I keep harping on this, but it's so aggravating that they're, you know, you pay people for service and they just fail you. It's so aggravating. I wish that I could host this server at my house, like I do with my Let's Play and everything else, because I have a really awesome server for that. I just don't have the bandwidth to make it possible, because I live in a small town with an ISP that is just, terrible, for lack of a better word. There we go. Fair enough. Okay. Let's go this way. So we changed a lot of the rules regarding how we're going to recruit players, how we're going to do things like that. We're very happy to have Wink back. He's going to be playing with us, and he's going to be running the recruitment side of it, sort of think of it like the business side of it. He's going to be running. I'm maintaining the hosting. I'm making sure that the world file is backed up. I'm handling any issues with the hosting provider. And of course, both Wink and I are also moderators on the server. And we've got Blur, who is a moderator on the server. Wink is also has offered his services to help us with our introductions and things like that, which is amazing. His graphical skills are amazing. In fact, I'm in negotiation with him right now to make me a logo or an intro for my Jim Plays MC series, which is going to be my single player Let's Play. While we're talking about that, you may have seen on my channel that I did have a Let's Play series that I halted for Chunk, mainly because I wanted to work on trying to get the Chunk server up and stable. And we never got back to that series. And while I really wanted to, so much has changed since then. That world file was started on 164, and I just kind of felt like I didn't really want to go back to that, and there wasn't a lot that was done. All I really did in like 4 episodes was explore a cave. And I thought, you know, okay. Yeah, they're still having disk save issues. But hopefully they're going to get this addressed. They say that, again, they say that this is a known issue. They're working on it. But I couldn't see going back to that world file again. Especially because, you know, it's been so long. I really didn't see any reason to drag us back to that previous world file. So, that world file does exist. We can always go back to it if we choose to. But my intention at this point is to, like I said, take the old Chunk server, and I deleted all the chunks around it, basically turn that into my Let's Play world. And so we're going to continue our campaign to fill out that, the mountain there, get all of our structures set up, and do some nice cool builds that are really going to challenge me as far as how I build things. There we go. Pick all that up. Okay, so we're back here. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Let's go drop off our haul for this little run. Let's see, we got some cobble. We'll put that away. Cobble goes away. Nice, lots of coal. You know, a lot of people say that fortune is a waste on coal. But, you know, when you're first starting out, that's really beneficial. And, I mean, I can't stress that enough. Like, I will fortune coal any day, just because I can make torches with it. I can do all sorts of really great things with coal. There we go. We'll get up with 28 blocks. Not bad. Not bad at all. And then we're going to make some torches here. 5, that'll be fine. So we've got 5 now. Do that and that. There we go, 25, that works. So we got some 7 coal. We can go back and make some more a little bit later. There it is. Okay, good, that's put away. I'm not sure I like the fact that I hear skellies constantly above me. This is definitely not our permanent home. You know, this is just temporary lodging until we get other things set up. But I did find a really amazing place. One of the first day, I built a boat and kind of went for a ride, and I found where home is gonna be. I don't want to take y'all there because I do have the coordinates, but I kind of want this to be a surprise for when we do move out there. But what I will do is I'll kind of show you a little bit around the world. I just want to fill in that hole that I just made. So let's head... you know what? This is going to continue to be a problem. Give me some cobblestone, and we're going to fix this. That's going to continue to be a problem. There. Is it nighttime yet? It is nighttime. Alright. Let's sleep real quick. Excellent. Okay. Let's head back up. So I'll kind of show you a little bit of the world file itself. Now, we haven't explored out very far. We're keeping our exploration distance pretty short. But this is kind of a little peninsula here. And let's get up here. The actual spawn point for the world is up over here in this area right here. It kind of spawned in this area right here. And come out and we got this really nice sort of a lagoon type beach area, which is really nice. We have some plans for this area eventually. The place that I found is an island back over that way. Found it. It's about 1,000 blocks out all by itself, and I think that's going to be pretty cool. I've never built on an island, but I'm liking the idea of, you know, just completely closed off, unique. And I think we're going to try to do some island styles, which is something I've never done. But I think that's going to be kind of cool. Try to figure out how to do that, how to make it work. We're surrounded by roof forest in a lot of areas. And it's pretty cool. I've been hopping around on the treetops a lot, trying to just kind of see what there is. You may notice from one of my other series that I built in a roof forest, and I like that. It's a good way to get murdered. But this is a nice area here. And this is going to be our spawn. We have a lot of plans for spawn. And we have we're going to go with the theme for spawn. We've chosen the theme. I don't really want to reveal it yet because none of these structures are really part of that theme. And I kind of want you to figure it out as we go along, as we develop it. But we do have a theme for spawn that's going to be really nice. One of the problems that was discussed when we did Chunk was that maybe the theme was a little bit too... Oh! Wow, that was some serious lag right there. One of the things that was discussed on Chunk, when the Chunk shut down, was that perhaps one of the problem was that the theme that we chose was difficult to carry out because it was such a restrictive theme. So we decided to go with a theme that is not as restrictive, that allows people to be a little bit more creative and more spontaneous in their designs, but will still present a unified look. Yeah. And then over here, I think this is it. This is a secret quick access to our base. Or temporary base, anyway. I'm not sure why I started building water elevators. It just kind of made sense to me. I don't know why. I don't know why I just didn't build ladders. But I didn't. You know, new server, new thing. Let's try something different. But I'm really excited about the island concept. And again, the server is called Totem. This is going to be my Tuesday server. Then we've got, our lineup is Totem on Tuesday, New Lands on Thursday, and Jim Plays MC on Saturday. So you should have 3 episodes a week on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And then if I have time in between, I'll do some streaming and I'll do some recording of some extra episodes in there. But that's just kind of an update. I wanted to make sure that y'all were aware of what was going on. Wanted you to understand what happened with Chunk and why it won't be around anymore, but that we will be having a new series that will be taking its place. And then also we have a new series that we're going to be starting up that I'm really excited about. A continuation of a concept that we started out with. on YouTube, which was a single-player Let's Play. And I'm really happy to be continuing that chunk file as the Let's Play, because I really want to develop that out. That's really the first... That's the first real themed area that I've done. Like, I built a lot on creative, and I built a lot on survival, but I never really went through the process of, I'm going to develop this whole mountain area. And so for me, there's a lot of special meaning behind that, and was something that was very challenging for me because it pushed my design outside my box of what I considered normal. Because if you look at a lot of my builds, they're square boxes with some decorations on the outside, and that's really kind of forced me to rethink that. And I think that this island concept is really going to force me the same way to think about my structures in a totally different way and hopefully build my skills a little bit. And then also with the spawn design, that's really going to change things too, because it's a design that I've never built with before either. But I'm going to stop rambling now. I hope y'all have a great day. And I will see y'all next time. Have a good one. Bye. 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys. Welcome back. And we're going to finish talking a little bit about the new series that's going to be starting up, Jim Plays MC, and what our plans are going to be for this. So, my plans are, we're going to finish developing out this layer. I want to add some stuff over here. And then we want to start another layer down below. Maybe do like a little village in the middle. That'd be cool. And then we want to start developing on the other side as well. And so I want to start really kind of bridging out the farms and really kind of exploring all of our options with the farms. I want basically make a farm for everything in Minecraft that I possibly can. Then we've got this whole back area here that we need to build in. And we've got a lot of these buildings are just rough. We're going to have to finish those out. So we definitely have a lot to do. And I'm really liking this concept. Also, just like I said when I talked about, I basically deleted all the chunks around this immediate extreme hills area and basically reloaded them with 1.7 terrain. I also reset the nether and the end. So here is our nether, as you can see. Oh, I keep forgetting I'm in. Let's see, let's go this way, I think. Yeah, here we go. So, again, I ended up resetting the nether, so all of the nether hub is gone because I didn't want to see everybody else's nether tunnels. The end portal is still in our biome. I can't make it through there. Let's do it this way. There we go. It won't be a problem when I'm not in creative. So this was still part of our biome, so this ended up staying from chunk, and I'm going to leave it. Obviously don't want to jump in there because, well, I can show you. We have reset the end, so we'll definitely have to fight the dragon again, this time by ourselves. So yeah, all of that has been reset. And now there's only one way back. All right, and we're back. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, guys. Well, I want to thank y'all so much for watching. The next time we come back to this world, we're going to be fully survival. No more flying around, no more talking, and we're going to start developing this out. Hope y'all have a great day. Be looking for Jim Plays MC starting on Saturdays. I may not get to it this Saturday, but definitely by next Saturday. It's just going to depend. Be looking for New Lands on Thursday and Totem on Tuesday. If you enjoy the videos, I please ask that you give them a like. That would really help me out. If you're new to my channel and you like what you see, please consider subscribing. That would also really help me out. And I hope y'all have an awesome day, awesome week. I'll see you next time on Minecraft. Have a good one. Bye.